We live in the era of tolerance, open-mindedness, and all that corny, well-sounding rhetoric. The reality is that women still judge a book by its cover, so if a guy is not in shape, well, women will hardly give him the time of day. In contrast, a man can also judge a woman's book by its cover, and this goes beyond her looks. I'm referring to her occupation, if you know what I mean.
So what age would you start looking for a husband?
Honestly, I
23.
want to be done with what I'm doing by 24-ish.
Okay, so you're 22, right?
I'm 22 right
Okay.
now. I need like 2 years to get my shit together.
that's not
And
bad.
I've already started. I'm on the path. So I think, yeah. I think men like seeing change, even though women don't like changing.
To be honest, we just want a
I
girl
do.
that didn't have to change in the first place. If I'm gonna be 1,000
Yeah,
with
facts.
you,
Very much so true.
like
but
we just want a girl that comes like with no baggage,
want our men
no
perfect, too.
history,
what are the
Every
chances?
no Carfax.
You're in
that'll
Miami. What are the
dominate-
chances?
Right.
Well, here's the thing. That's why a lot of guys go
Right.
other places.
I mean, can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yeah, I mean, guys
That's
would
not
prefer
true.
that the odometer
That's
was
not
on
true.
0 or close to it versus it's been refurbished and it's the odometer's on 100K, but it looks new.
And also understanding, I feel like this has been said a lot. Just because like some of us have work, some of us have hands, we're
Yeah.
strippers.
She
That
belongs
does
to
not-
the streets.
That does not mean we belong to the streets.
She
That does
belongs
not
to the
mean we're
streets.
whores. You know where I go after work? Home to my bed to sleep.
Stop the cap.
How much you want to bet?
I'm not doubting that at all.
Cool.
But honestly speaking, if a guy came up to you at the club but he wasn't attractive, would you give him a chance? Like he was ugly and he kind of stuttered when he spoke and had a limp. Would you give him
I
a chance?
talk to all kinds of men
Okay,
regularly.
from a
and
romantic
daily.
standpoint, would you give him a chance? Realistically speaking, he
If
says, "I
he
want
was
to meet you on a
ugly?
date." Yeah, not the most attractive guy. But
Like Chris.
I think Chris is not like ugly.
I mean,
he's just ugly.
Like,
okay.
I mean, fresh is ugly, right? You talk fresh in the
But
club.
my point is, would you give that guy a chance if he had a little bit, some defects, some physical defects? Would you give? And he dressed a little weird. Would you give him a
I
chance?
feel like I would give him.
Your answer says it all.
No, I was
You
looking
wouldn't give him a
at him.
chance.
No, I was looking at him being crazy. I want to hear what he has to say for the first 15 minutes of his conversation.
Well, he has a
with
little
me.
bit of a tick when he talks.
Like he
Like
stutters.
this, like this. You know
Like
what I mean?
Chris. Like Chris.
You want to give him a shot,
I
right?
grew up with a little brother with disabilities, so no.
Yeah. So,
I wouldn't.
so my thing is, right? You judge
not
the book by its cover.
No,
but,
I wouldn't judge. No.
But my
I
point
would
is that you're missing what I'm trying to say here. You made a decision. You're not going to give him a chance. You judge the book by its cover, which is cool. That's human being
I
nature.
didn't say that.
You declined him,
No, I didn't say that. I said no, I wouldn't judge him.
but you wouldn't go on a date
But
with
you
him.
left at me
I
though.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
But would you?
Look,
I've
bro.
done dated a man
But
with a
you left.
lazy eye already. I
Right.
really don't care.
Look, man.
So
look.
long as you make sense in the head.
Why you laughing though?
The point I'm trying to make here, I'm just trying to illustrate an example that all human beings judge a book by its cover. So if you're involved in sex work, well, what's the key word? Sex. People are going to assume you're, whether you are or not. That's one of the negatives of
Understandable,
that
I know.
profession.
I know.
So it comes with negative stigma.
I didn't say it didn't.
I'm just saying, like, because you're saying,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't mean I'm always, but I'm saying, like, people are always going to assume that you can't change that.
I'm speaking for myself here.
But most girls in your profession, especially the ones that make a lot of money, are, especially at
I
that
don't
club.
want to speak for them either. I don't know
Oh,
what
I
goes
know.
on in between their legs. I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm sure you do.
They be
Well,
smashing.
Myron's a man of God.
Look at Fresh being quiet. I think Fresh is more of a man of God.
I never claimed to be a man of God.
Yes, he is. He's a man of God.
Yeah.
Facts,
You said you weren't
facts.
religious. right?
Facts.
Yeah, I admit that I'm not the most religious guy. I'm just saying that that line of work is always going to be judged the book by its cover, which, you know, I always find it funny. Girls get mad when they get judged, but I would argue women judge men way more than men judge women.
Generally.
Generally speaking.
I'm so
The
fucking
world
nonchalant.
judges
You
us.
know that.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
It's damn obvious that you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. As much as she might have abandoned the streets will never get out of her. When a chick has gotten enough D, she'll say that she's sick of the streets. And by the way, this is not just a good sounding rhyme. When she says that, you probably run away immediately because her body count is through the roof, but her pair bonding skills are non-existent. Let's take a look at the comments. Is literally the definition of someone belonging to the streets. Super simple. That's a big ass punchline. The streets will never abandon her at all. She's already damaged goods. She's already hit the wall. She is no longer wife material. If she's hit the wall at 22, imagine when she's 30 with a 50 plus body count, if not more. Whatever the amount of bodies she racks up, she doesn't have the skills needed to be a good wifey. She thinks 304s can be turned into housewives. By that logic, you can turn a wild hyena into a pet. Another big-ass punchline. Her nature is being a 304, so she won't become a princess all of a sudden. And that's what the next comment is also about. When I want to turn it on, I'm going to be a housewife. I have absolutely no training in how to be a housewife. I can't cook, clean, be loyal to a man that's killing himself working his ass off for me. But I can just become a good woman with the snap of a finger. That's how awesome I am. The reality is, since they lost their virginity at 13, they only know how to be a 304 because they've had 9 to 10 years of hoe training. They'll never understand what it takes to be a decent human being, let alone a good wife and mother. Just like anything else that one becomes good at, you have to practice and have good guidance. When a man identifies as a top-tier male or even a millionaire, but he's just a loser, he's literally punished, mocked, and told to get a job. And look, that's just the way it is. So men go out there, get that money, and build good lives for themselves. As for women, well, if they identify as 10s, the entire society must accept their claim because otherwise, it's offensive. In other words, a man's value is determined by the market, whereas a woman's value is determined by herself. Clown world.
Ladies, name a celebrity I think it means look like, admire, that you would rate a 10 in looks only. Now rate yourself from a scale of 1 to 10. How do you compare it to this perfect person you look up to?
Sure.
Okay, I think I see what he's doing.
Name a
here.
celebrity you admire.
Yeah, so name it a celebrity, basically a celebrity that they would give a 10 to.
Yeah,
And
name
then
your
where
celebrity 10.
and then where do they rank in comparison to her? I see what he's doing here.
I like it. This
yeah,
guy's
he's
real
trying
nerd.
he's trying to keep the delusion out. He's seen enough of these shows. Okay, we'll start here with Miss China. Name a celebrity that you give a 10.
Jackie Chan.
Female. Go ahead.
Look, that joke right there was fun, and I loved how the Chinese girl didn't get offended, but let's listen to what she says.
Um,
Chung Lee.
that's hard. Who gave?
Lucy Liu. No.
I would say Nicki Minaj as
Oh.
a rapper.
Give her a 10?
Okay,
Okay.
I give her 10 for
All right, and then-
rappers,
and
for
then- no,
females.
for looks. This is for looks.
Oh, you know,
Okay,
like-
so looks.
It could be any
Sexual
celebrity,
attraction.
but a 10 in looks. Who do you give a 10 in looks?
That's hard. I can't. Nicki Minaj. I'll go with that.
Okay,
With
now
her
what do you rate
plastic
yourself in
surgery,
comparison to her?
Like 8, 7.
You give yourself an 8?
Yeah, 7.
7?
Yeah.
3 points away? Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
I'm just gonna pick Kim Kardashian.
Boo.
Insane. In all honesty, those two girls are, not the worst looking, but chose bad influences as 10s in terms of looks. Nicki Minaj and Kim Kardashian are full of plastic in their bodies. On top of that, they're not wife material at all.
I know,
Okay.
boring.
What do you rate
but
yourself
to her, like a 5.
to her? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Sober. Like it.
What about you?
Sofia Vergara.
Who's that?
What do you rate yourself to her?
Actress.
Oh,
8. I hope
You're
so.
only 2 points away?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who Sofia Vergara is.
Nobody
I said the same thing, and the Mexican girl hit me.
She's an actress.
Yeah.
She's super hot.
Chris already on it.
You gotta check
Sophia
that
Wait,
out.
wait.
Vergara?
Wait, you give yourself an 8 to her 10?
Oh, that's Al Bundy's
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Be honest. Tell me. Closer or far away? Far
Okay.
away. Okay.
A lot further away. I feel like it's flock of seagulls. I ran so far away in that case.
I didn't understand.
Great song. Anyway, but name your celeb 10 and what do you rate to them?
SZA, she looks really beautiful. SZA.
Shizza.
She's an artist.
SZA.
Sism?
SZA.
SZA.
Related to
artist.
Lizzo.
SZA. No,
Okay.
she's
R&B
no,
artist.
No.
Okay, pull that up for the images,
but with an A.
Chris. Okay, what do you rate yourself to her?
Oh, she's so bad.
She's a 10?
Yeah, she's for me.
Okay, fantastic. What do you
That'll
rate yourself
be-
compared to her?
Yeah, probably like a good 6.
6.
Or yeah.
So far, not so bad. Not a high delusion level for now. Most girls so far haven't said their 10s.
Hmm.
Okay. What about you?
I would say Jennifer Lopez and
Oh
like
shit.
Hmm.
Okay, what do you rate yourself compared to her?
I mean, about the old. So.
And she old.
and she's still sexy.
We're assuming during her prime, right? Not now.
At any point in time, I will take Jennifer Lopez.
Selena.
That's true. She's
Was
obsessed
she
with
in the movie
J-Lo.
Selena? Wasn't she in the movie Selena, but the Mexican
Mhm.
girl?
Yeah.
Selena.
Yeah.
Selena
Okay.
Quintanilla.
We'll
Check
look
with
at
the
J
local
Lo. We'll say
Mexican here.
J Lo Prime, like Jenny from the Block.
Oh, Jenny
Selena.
from Prime.
Like, if she's over 18.
Or Selena. Okay.
Yeah.
I
And I
guess.
would say like
What do you rate yourself compared to that, Jenny?
7.5, 8, maybe.
You're only 2.5 points away.
Yeah,
well.
maybe.
What about you,
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway?
Yeah.
God damn.
She's perfect.
All right, you just showed your age with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what do you rate yourself?
Thank you for remembering the
What do you rate yourself compared to her?
-10.
-10?
Yeah, of course. Like for me, it's
Not
like
that
You should
low.
believe in
Okay.
yourself,
Not that
man.
low.
All right, give us something. Give us like. a
okay,
real
okay,
number.
five.
Five?
Nah,
Okay.
she's
God damn,
the
she
average
jumped
woman
up.
is a fat girl.
What about you?
I don't know. I guess I would say Kim K. Too.
Okay. What do you rate yourself compared to her?
I would rate myself a 1 compared to like
Damn.
any girl. So
Wait, a 1 to any girl?
Wow.
Any girl.
Why are you being so humble? Come on.
Listen, Queen, have some standards for
Yeah,
Do you
yourself.
need a hug?
Go, Queen.
No, give us the real.
a 1.
I mean, what do you rate yourself to Kim K? A 1 for real?
Yeah.
A 1?
You kind of look like Britney Spears from that angle.
I just want to say that I agree with that.
The not fat crazy version of Britney
Okay.
Spears.
All right, what about you?
Honestly, I'm kind of obsessed with Elizabeth Olsen right now.
Who's that?
Okay.
Scarlet Witch in the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wanda.
Pull that up real quick.
The one Olsen twin. I mean, the Olsen sisters that nobody gives a shit about.
Ashley's younger
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
I didn't know she
Okay.
they had
And then
Yeah.
what do you rate yourself compared to her?
Honestly, probably like a 6 or a 7. I think that her and I are kind of both unique looking. You know?
Okay. So you put yourself 3 points away from her?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
she's a cutie.
Actually, no, 4 points away. 6.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Okay.
Hmm.
What about you, Sarah?
Jennifer Aniston in her prime for sure, but
Okay, I
still
was gonna
now.
say when.
Her
her prime.
prime, but
Friends?
honestly
When
still
she's dating
now.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, friends.
Before
She's-
Brad dumped her.
She's still hot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's
Okay.
still hot. She doesn't age.
It's amazing how girls like don't look at the age. Like they don't look. They look at them as like, oh, they're still beautiful even though they're fucking 40. And in my head, I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but
Okay,
but she's had so
she
much
doesn't
like,
age,
filler
man.
and stuff. She's hot.
To each their own, but I would never call a woman who's got a bunch of plastic and injections a 10. Men typically look for fit, feminine, and friendly women, but I would argue that they also want a 100% natural girl. No Botox, no fillings, and if the tatas are big, they gotta be natural too.
How old is she? She's 50?
Botox and filler. Yeah, 50.
Flat? 5'0"?
I'm pretty sure.
She has no
You
kids,
don't know
right?
her age.
Maybe
49,
maybe
older
older
by now.
I think she came out and said some shit about.
I'm pretty
how
sure
she
she's 49 or
regrets,
50.
not
She's
having
up
kids
there.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you rate yourself compared to her?
It's Jennifer Aniston in her prime.
54. Roll down that wheelchair.
She still looks. She looks
Roll
really
them
good.
panties down when I'm coming over,
She looks-
Jennifer.
Oh goddamn!
She's good for 54.
That bitch was alive and kicking when Son of Sam was running around.
Before you fuck her,
shooting
you're like,
people. God damn, these chicks are H'ing, bro. Okay, sorry. What do you rate yourself to compare to her?
To Jennifer Aniston, her prime of 5.5.
Okay.
that's good.
Someone's living in reality. What about you?
Definitely Zendaya.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
I was
bad.
waiting for someone to say that. All right, and then what do you rate yourself and compare to her?
Like a 4.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
I like this question.
You
We
know
might have to
why?
Save that one.
Because the contrast is between a celebrity.
Yep.
So it's more
Yeah.
realistic.
Versus if we had went around the table and asked them, rate yourself 1 to 10. 11. Come on, girl.
Zendaya's not
Be
a
higher.
10.
Yeah.
And any multiverse is Zendaya a
It's-
10 at
it's
all.
fine.
No way.
Okay, where are we at?
Looking up to a celebrity in terms of looks is dangerous, but the question was really good. I mean, as a reference point, it's a good start. The level of delusion here was not as high as other occasions when the girls rated themselves a 10 despite being average chicks. Let's see the comments. This man is a genius, a modern day Prometheus. Good question. Shows how much women idolize celebrities. Finally, we find out what it takes to get them to rate themselves realistically. Any other time, most of them would have rated themselves a 10. The 1 or 2 girls that would have said 7 to 8. The others would have said, come on girl, you have to be confident you're a 10. You guys know how it goes. Make subscribers, average Joes, rate these girls. Let them see and hear garbage men, janitors, plumbers, mechanics, oil workers, welders, electricians rate them 4, 5, 6, 7s. That will make them come back to earth. She doesn't age. Next sentence, she has a lot of filters and Botox, she doesn't age. And it makes sense to her. You guys should make the panelists wash off all the makeup, then rate each other. I get what happened. They don't want to socially alienate themselves by naming a famous celebrity that maybe another girl at the table idolizes too, and ranking themselves too high in comparison. The reverse happens with the usual question, straight up asking them what they rank themselves. Social alienation in that instance is coming off as unconfident in ranking yourself anything less than a 10, which is against the unwritten social norm among women. For all the ones that were only 2 to 3 points from the celeb they picked, he should have followed up by asking, what do these celebs have that you lack that puts you 2 to 3 points lower than them? I never thought I'd hear Myron tell one of these women to stop being so humble. P.S. The Jackie Chan joke sent me. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.